What's up, guys? Mason the Brock Henderson here. This is NCIS Season 13, Episode 22, Homefront. Yeah, that ending. Seen it done before, but it's always very effective. The end with somebody getting shot, there's a phone ringing, they're reaching for it, and then it cuts to black, and all you hear is the phone ringing. Phone ringing. Clever bastards. I've seen it done before. It's not necessarily always a phone ringing, but there's always something that makes you go, oh my gosh, and then they end it with that last noise. Walking Dead did it recently in the second half of their 6th season. The first episode, they're leading all the walkers away, and then all of a sudden there's a loud horn coming from Alexandria, from their home, and it's drawing the walkers towards their home. And it cuts to the credits, and all you hear is just the horn blowing. That's effective. It's a very effective way to get the emotion you want out of that scene. But other than that, the case was okay. It was a bit predictable, I guess. Although they did choose a different cop than I thought they would. From the very beginning, I thought to myself, one of the cops has to be involved. Especially whenever they went to the crime scene and they tried to find blood and it wasn't there, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, a cop's definitely involved somehow. I mean, somebody cleaned up the scene, obviously. But I thought it was going to be Ron Swanson. They have a guy named Detective Swanson, and he's got a mustache. Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was going to be Detective Swanson, just because, I don't know, some of his word choice. We're on the same team here. We all want the same thing. I'm thinking, he's the bad guy. But it turns out it was just another lady cop there. But yeah, that was a bit predictable. The kid himself, not a bad actor. You really did get some of the emotion. And on top of that, they had that final scene where the dad returns home from being in the military, and you get the reunion, and yeah, I teared up a little bit. And then on top of that, on the other side of it, you've got this whole MI6 agent, rogue agent, who killed Tom Morrow in the last episode. He's still out there. You've got Director Vance and Fornell both going to England to find this woman who has information about it. They find her through her uncle, and that place gets shot up, so they head back home. Fornell takes the lady to Gibbs's house, and that's when you get that final scene where Fornell notices something's up, grabs his gun, turns to shoot, gets shot twice in the chest, and then whoever it is shoots the woman in the leg and then in the head. My question is, who's it gonna be? You know, because clearly, from the very beginning of this whole operation, I forget what it's called now. Juniper something, I think. I bet I can find it. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to find it. So anyway, but this operation the NCIS was involved in, this woman says that there was an inside agent, there was a mole that gave out the details. The question is, who is it? A lot of different people it could be, you know. Now, is it going to be somebody we know, or is it going to be an NCIS agent we're going to meet soon? That's, you know, you don't really know, and I feel like they're not going to make it, although Tony's leaving at the end of the season, from what I hear. Michael Weatherly's going to be off the show, so that would be weird to have Tony be the bad guy. Really weird to have him be the bad guy, but they could do it, I guess. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be somebody we don't know yet. It's going to be somebody we're probably going to meet maybe in the next episode who, you know, we're going to see who it is, and then we're going to be like, okay, it's probably him. Something along those lines, you know, something like that. Because, I don't know, not that NCIS isn't clever, but I feel like to do something like this, it would take this amount of courage and guts that this show doesn't really have most of. I mean, they do have guts. They've shown that time and time again, killing off some characters that didn't expect them to kill off. But to do a storyline like this, where it turns out to be somebody we know and we've known for a while, that's actually a bad guy, I don't think this show would be willing to do that. I don't think they have a storyline set up like that they could do that. So, I don't know. It's just speculation, but that seems to be how we're ending the season, with this whole MI6 story, all of this stuff going on. I would have liked to see a bit of Tony over in London working with MI6, because, like Fernell said, probably a lot of flattering James Bond impressions. I wanted to see some of that. Maybe we will get to see some next week, but it's something to look forward to now. It's one thing that this show has not had this season, which is something to look forward to. What's going on in this case? They haven't had a running case this season. It's been this case, and then this case, and then this case, stuff like that. Now we've actually got a running storyline going, so excited to see where it's going, excited to see what's going to happen next. Yeah, it was enjoyable. Still a lot of good jokes. So that's the one thing NCIS always has. The jokes make me laugh. Hashtag living rocks. I don't know why, but it made me laugh sometimes. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Let me know if you want to discuss anything I didn't talk about. Leave a like and subscribe for more NCIS, and I'll see you at the next review. Peace out.